What's up, everybody? Big Bird, fresh out, and you tune in to another edition of Prison Talk. I'm here with the homie Peter, aka Chappie, from Arizona, and we're just kicking around some stories about prison life. And he has an interesting one because you guys always ask us about inmates hooking up with female COs. So he's got a hell of a story that I would like him to share with you guys.
So, do corrections officers ever hook up with inmates? Absolutely, 100%. I was in a full-on relationship with one for about 9 months. So, she was my boss on the yard. I worked for her just as one of the clerks. Didn't take but a couple weeks. And before you know it, we're in a full-on relationship. I'm with her 5 days a week. I spend almost more time with her than I spend with my fiance now,
Oh, wow.
Because you're working 10 hours a day, and then she was staying later after work too, even more often than not now. But yeah, nonstop. And she brought me the sack. Every weekend when my family would come to visit, they would go to her place, drop her off a bunch of food for me for the streets, and then she'd bring it in for me every single day. So I never even ate prison food the whole time I was with her. And it is just like that. Yeah, it absolutely happens. Until people that are jealous about it obviously telling you enough and they can finally get something, and they move her off the unit and then put me in the hole.
I was about to say that because I know at the prisons I've been at, and I've seen where guys are making moves with certain female staff members, there's always somebody watching you.
Oh, absolutely.
So dudes are constantly like hating because they're not getting any play and they're beating their meat, so they're looking at you like, oh man, it ain't fair, man.
Yep.
You don't look at me, So.
Yep. And all it takes is for them to be dope sick and you have the sack and you don't give them one paper or something, and they're kites on you, they're going and telling you in 2 seconds, because it's just all there is hate, and there's a bunch of hate in prison, so if they don't got it, they're gonna hate on you for having it.
So based on how work was set up, were you able to hook up with her on blind spots, or was it all just conversation, and were you physical?
Yeah, full on physical. Almost daily, we could do anything, and it was a very secure job, so we had keys to every damn room in the entire facility. Everywhere.
Oh, you was a gangster.
All over the yard. All over the yard.
That's crazy.
Literally probably 20 different spots on the yard. It was one of those jobs where she had a key to every single door in every single building.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, that's a hell of a hookup. I commend you because, like I said, there was COs in there, man, and we used to be like, man, I'd bust her chicks in, and she could be something you would never look at.
Absolutely.
In jail, man, dude,
you call them prison hot.
Prison. Exactly.
We say it now. I say it as the dealership all the time when someone like, oh, look at her. I'm like, she's prison hot, bro. That's it. But prison hot means, yeah,
totally
because your standards are down here, bro. You know what I mean? And I've ran into corrections officers that I thought were hot when I was in prison. And I look at them, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's how bad your mind is in there.
Yeah, it just plays a cold trick on you because you're that desperate to want to, what do you call it, connect with the female,
absolutely, yeah,
the female sex. So it's like, we've seen one and it's like, oh man, look at her ankles. Yeah. And you're like, you're all.
Yeah. Oh, you see a forearm for them, and that's all you can see. And you're like, damn, staring at it. Yeah, absolutely. But that's how bad it gets.
It's crazy. It's like you don't realize how much you desire that communication.
Yeah, absolutely. Because a lot of people, you have people that are with corrections officers that they can't even touch them. All they do is write kites to each other every day.
Exactly.
So that was the only, and I've been 20 plus different yards. When I was locked up, I've been to every single four in our state multiple times, every max, supermax place. I've never seen to where you could even pull a cop and have it as good as I had at that. It was just a rare situation too. Because even if you have a cop on the team, normally you're just writing kites to her.
Plus you have COs who are hating, so they're watching you. Like, oh, who this dude? They're booking you because they're looking like, man, you're getting more ass than they're getting.
Which was perfect for us because she had one friend that was there that would always back us up. So her friend would watch the doors and we would go be off doing our thing.
Man,
it couldn't have been any better. It couldn't have been any better.
So what eventually happened was was it an inmate that hated on you or another CO?
Inmates and COs nonstop were doing. They would search my house every 3 days. Never found me with nothing though.
Trying to look for something notes.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And when it first started, they would do the big yard shakedown. Her and her friend would come down to my cell and take all my contraband because I had Jordans, Air Maxes, everything. So they would come up in there when the yard was getting searched. All my stuff would be up in the tower with the cops, and they wouldn't even touch my stuff.
Shit.
And then when the cops would leave, they would come drop my stuff back off to my cell.
Oh man,
I had it like that.
You had a pimp, man.
Oh, it couldn't have been any better for that situation.
Wow, that's crazy. So, now to initiating that, how did that start? Because I know, you know, you don't want to get out of pocket because immediately they could book you with a charge. So you have to kind of wait for her to kind of give you the okay. I mean, how did that start? Did she flirt with you or you flirt with her? Or?
Absolutely. That's the trickiest slope. So
That's
because
what I mean.
and I always say that
because you don't know if she's playing you or if it's a setup.
Because for 12 years, I mean, if there was even a prison hot chick on the yard, I was going to try to get at her, you know. So, and that's what I always tell people all the time. It's a slippery slope because it could either go to handcuffs or a heart right away, you know. Yes, anything you say, they could report you right there when you're trying to make that move.
You really know your limits. With
You absolutely have to. With this one, I mean, you could see the way they look at you and stuff. And I knew what time it was.
Okay, yeah, you can read the vibe.
Absolutely, yeah.
You was gamed up, man. I mean, shit, you wouldn't. Hey, I can't be mad at you, man. I mean, if you're eating good food like that and getting the willy wet, man. I mean, there's nothing better than that. Especially, like you said, knowing you have to do that kind of timing, dude. That's just like crazy, man.
Absolutely, yeah. And then, so like, not only that, I'm eating shrimp and stuff every day, and then bringing home shrimp to cook for my homie. That's my seller, you know. Like, yeah, we had it like that. It was cool. Couldn't have got any better.
And that lasted for 9 months?
Yeah, 9 months. I was surprised it lasted that long because usually when that happens, people telling you so often
I've seen it.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, they were searching my house every 3 days. You know, like they would search at night. Sometimes the next morning, come back and search and wake me up the next morning.
Damn.
But never could find anything, and then before you know, they just took me off the whole under investigation, and then.
So they just figured something was going on, but they.
Yep. They never proved anything. All they did was ship her to another yard and then put me in the hole for a 2A investigation.
That's crazy. So after you guys were separated, were you able to ever communicate again, or you just went to?
I could have been. I just didn't though.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it.
No, not at all.
Okay.
It was just she was cool. It was a fun thing to have fun with. But it was never going to be anything other than that, you know.
Yeah, it's something to occupy the time, and it's like you guys are in each other's presence so much. Why not?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey man, I give you props on that, man. I'll tell you because I tell people.
Still racking your brain even a little bit. I can see, yeah. Cause
if I could have been busting some cheeks, man, I'd have been doing. I wouldn't care. I mean, because dude, it's like you know, I was there from 25 to 34, and it's like, man, that's the thing I miss the most, the females, man.
Yeah, it's embarrassing enough. It's me, females and dogs. You know, I'm a dog lover, bro, and the females. I was there from 18 to 30 straight, so I didn't have a minute of my 20s free. Damn. So I mean, imagine all the testosterone you got built up from all that time.
You're just like, dude, we were locked up at our peak.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Everybody else is out here just like getting numbers, and we're in there like, oh, looking at these damn magazines, man. I hated it.
And then they took the magazines from us even.
Like, what do you guys? Oh, you guys don't need to look. I'm like, God, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Magazines are worth like $400 or $500.
Absolutely.
People rent out magazines.
Absolutely. Yep. No joke. Yeah.
Crazy, man.
I used to have boxes of that stuff.
Hey, there you have it, man. This stuff is, I tell you, it's real, and it goes down in there, man. And you guys think that it doesn't happen, but it does happen. But you're lucky if you can get it to extend beyond, a month or two. This guy, he's a G. I mean, I've never heard anybody be able to sustain something like this. Outside of there's one dude I did meet, he hooked up with a staff member, and then when he moved in with her when he got out. Mm-hmm. So she actually helped, like you said, that transition out. But hey man, that's some G talk from Chappie, man. Big Hurt, Prison Talk.